Ninja Boogie is basically just functioning as a wall, right? This is what you do as a
Sun
support.
plays out. Here comes the beetles.
They're going to have to try and remove those beetles. Mushi's not actually helping him out right now. Ninja Boogie has so much minus armor. He's going to try and soul rip himself to be able to save, but the beetle is still on him. We've seen other teams higher levels of soul rip. Bottom lane, they are going to be able to get the brambles onto Roger, and Roger's just getting eaten apart here. The big crit comes out from Ice 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 early.
You can't just get it to half HP like that, or you're just going to reset, wasting more time. You're going to lose more and more pressure on that top lane.
Ramses pops a strafe in order to dodge that stun, but means the tree protector is going to be left behind here. Ice 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 managed to move in front of him here, finish him off with a big crit. Now the skeleton chase back Ramses, and Moon will take that opportunity.
With your dragon form, collapse onto the tower. That's why VP, I think, has gone for this tree. You have the ability to just protect the tower against the DK, force rotations, force over commitments as Ice 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 gonna go down the first time. VP, let's see if they set up again.
Jab's gonna try and intercept here, but he just gets beaten down so quickly. Ramses with all that physical damage, and Jabs.
Every single time Moon goes somewhere, he's trailing him.
Yeah.
He wants to be able to protect his mid tower. He wants to be able to protect his side lane towers.
Nice tornado EMP onto the next post. Mushi's gonna get popped here. Soul Rip actually does buy him a little bit more time, but he's just surrounded by so many heroes.
And the commitment, we've seen this many times before.
Moon's gonna go for it. Ice 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 coming in from behind is gonna be able to get the stun onto Roger. Now Moon's a little slow to follow that one up, but will be here in time for the breathe fire. The living armor's actually keeping him alive until the last couple of shots come in. Ice 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 slowed down with a cold snap, hit by the EMP. He's already dead. Moon, he's gonna be swapped back into the tier 1 tower right next to Ramsey. That is perfect. The Terrorize might just be able to save him alongside that Soul Rip. That might just be able to do it. Ninja Boogie gets a little low, so does Moon, but the Weaver, Pasha, was super scared of going forward, as he should be. They control the brambles, almost got him killed. Well, to give up on the tombstone and give up on the tier 1 tower push as well, it seems, as maybe even Mushi's gonna die here, gets a little bit of heal on himself. Soul Rip as well, it's not quite enough. Free Fire comes out, Suntroy's gonna miss, they turn around, Reaper's side, he gets the kill, but dies in the process.
And they are committing hard for this. Gonna get dusted up, Jabs. Has the follow-up.
Needs to be able to land the brambles here, and he does. The Curse Crown follow-up. They're going to be able to get a lot of magic damage on him with the Bedlam. Pasha's trying to tank it up, but gives up on it in the end. The Overgrowth, they're going to try and focus on the Tombstone. Nice three-man tornado into the EMP. That's going to burn everybody up. Dark Willow's already dead. Moon has no mana to be able to work with. Canning TP away. Pasha is going to try and hunt him down, but he does have a lot of armor. It's going to tough kill to be able to get, but they slow him down, and it looks like Moon pops the mana. Does manage to get the Shadow Blade off. Fortunately, Solo on the spot with the Sentry. They do have a couple different forms of hard initiation for Mineski that was missing earlier. Ice Ice Ice.
He
does have a Flame Dagger, and he's going to be able to jump in the back lines. Moon is going to have a hard problem with Pasha, but at the same time, a beautiful tornado comes in, stops a lot of Jab's damage, almost able to finish up No One, but can't quite do it. No One, Ice 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 is actually going to go for the blink in a second here. They managed to get the Reaper Scythe on him. That is a big time kill, and now they can turn towards the Tree Protector, take him out. No more living armor to be able to worry about. Mineski has control of the mid lane and should be able to take the mid tower finally.
Oh, they overcommitted for that hard as VP thought that 3 heroes were enough. They dove him under the tower.
Oh, they just keep on going. They're going to be able to find Solo's Vengeful Spirit as well. They do have a scan on the Necropulse on the side here, so they are going to be able to get that 3-man smoke onto the 2 supports, though. They found the Tree Protector. He's not going to be able to get away, and it looks like Jabs will deal with Solo pretty easily. Solo does manage to get a bit distance, and he knows he's just prolonging the inevitable here. Will eventually die.
They know that people are in their own jungle.
Oh, they're going to let Ramses maybe run into that.
This is so smart.
At the perfect time, they're going to be able to get the Sentry instant stun. Life 1. Ramses lives a little bit longer than expected, but now life 2.
Drop the tombstone.
It's going to be up to No One to hit the big tornado to be able to save him. They managed to get the swap back to Terrorize onto 3 in the back lines. That's a beautiful play from Jabs. The tombstone will finally go down from Pasha, but Chaos reigns, and it looks like it's going to be Mineski who's taking it. Ramsey's barely getting away. Outside the Sentry, cut down by the Reaper's Scythe. Roger's going to be up next with the Curse Ground. No One trying to protect him. A big meteor comes in, but he's not an Exort Invoker, so that does very little damage whatsoever. Tree Protector's down. Pasha's going to come in with the Diffusal Blade. They do manage to get the Magic Missile. They're focusing on the tankiest hero of all, though, and now the support already dead. Bedlam coming back up from Jabs, takes the opposing support, but finally they do manage to finish off Boone. So Mushi and Jabs will limp away from Pasha, a bit scared. Mushi, nice tornado there from No One, so it looks like they are going to be able to get the extra hero kill. Diffusal Blade slowed down, and Mushi falls. A triple kill for Pasha. Then they'll have that Radiance. It'll be a big difference. But I mean, I can't help but feeling like the double BKB pickup now. Virtus Pro, they are going to come in, trying to go on to Mushi first. A beautiful overgrowth out from Roger. Snuck in from the side, will be able to control the two supports. Ninja Boogie's already gone. The Cursed Crown does manage to stun up. They actually spot out the Tombstone. They're going to reveal it with a Sunstrike so Pasha can focus it down. Slowing down Mushi with the Diffuse Blade. Swap back, Terrorize. It's going to come in with the BKB activated by Ramses, means that he is not deterred.
You've got the Aghanim Scepter now on the Invoker. I think for VP, now it's go time as Ramses holding this high ground area.
With that double damage, he's gonna go straight 3 shots. Ninja Boogie instantly gets stunned up with the Dragonite though, with the Terrorize coming in. They do have really good control of him. Running into the Brambles, Moon pops his BKB, but his damage, it just doesn't look great. Now Ram's gonna be able to pop his BKB in turn. So, great, beautiful overgrowth there from Roger in the back lines. Does manage to control of all these heroes. Ramsey's focused down Moon, turns, finish off Ice as well, who does still have the reincarnation, but again, he just doesn't really have a whole lot of damage to back it up because the rest of the team is being forced farther and farther back. Pasha just keeps on pushing Mushi farther away with the Diffuser Blade. He takes away all of his teeth, and now Ice is gonna die a second time. Mineski slowed him down. Pasha just focused him as well, slowing him down with the Diffuser Blade. So if they don't have their Dragonite, Wraith King, and Necrophos together, focusing one hero down, he's just not going to be able to do anything. Back into the game, Ice is already dead. Jabs, he gets taken down as well next to the Roshan pit. You can see.
Gonna try to sandwich Mineski holding this high ground shine area, but they're gonna get swapped back in.
Into the side of the Vice. Ramsey's already managed to take down the Wraith King. The Reaper Sight does come in, finish up the Train Protector. Solo is looking a little lost as well. Ice round 2 with the Cataclysm coming down. Ramses will take him out first. You can see Jabs tries to go for the Invoker, but he gets Deafening Blasted back.
All-star performances in elimination games, and he is delivering here on the main stage as VP, threatening the high ground here. Here comes the swap, the Lotus Orb though.
That was a beautiful pickup. The double damage onto Ramses is going to be dispelled by the Yule Scepter. Trying to deal with him, but the Sight Device comes out, and he will be able to get the Dark Will. The Force Staff was not enough. Give him time to pop the Shadow Realm. Now with the buybacks, Virtus Pro are going to back up. They took the tier 3. Oh, they're going to let Pasha do the work here. As again,
the swap, Solo posturing up, trying to move forward.
Managed to get a Force Staff in, but no follow-up disables. Now Moon does manage to get the Reaper Side coming down, and does manage to finish him off. That is a big kill. Mineski needed that to be able to hold this high ground. Solo in the middle of it. He's going to be next one down. Ramses, as well as no one, trying to back away. Mineski on the hunt, though. They really need these kills. They do manage to get the dust. Ramses is a bit slowed down. Moon spots him, does manage to get the stun. Follow-up Cursed Crown, and it looks like it is going to be Ramses down as well. What a turnaround from Mineski.
Wow, Mineski, they did it yesterday. And what a game this has turned into is now VP, even with the Aegis. You most likely have to blow the buyback, but you have to start the fight first. Where's the swap? Here
swap
it is.
Back into the instant side device. Ramses as well as Pasha going to try and beat him down with the double damage on Pasha. They may look pretty easy, but now it's going to be Ninja Boogie caught in as well. Really good terrorize out. They just need to try and get out. They force the buyback out to no one. Mineski have done their job, even if they get 2 heroes picked off. As long as the rest can escape, they're going to need to try and take the bug off of him. Tornadoed in the air.
How do you take this fight? VP?
Brambles come out. They already got the Sight Device onto the Dark Will. They need to be able to take out this big team fight, but too much heal comes out. He does manage to get the Shadow Realm up.
Ramses
cut down Ramses. He's already dead. Pasha pops his BKB and runs away with Max Shukuchi. Mushi looks to be able to slow down these heroes. Does manage to get the Shivas. Nice tornado turnaround though with the Ice Wall on top of the 2 of them. Cataclysm out. A lot of it dodged, turned around, stun onto the Weaver, but they want to be able to finish up this Solo. The Vengeful Spirit is the easy hero to pick off. Finally, the Dark Will does die. Ice spots Pasha for a moment. The Terrorize comes in a little bit too late. They already got the BKB off on Moon. He is super tanky. Ramsey's having a hard time being able to bring him down. In fact, Moon's going to be able to pop the Dragonite and turn and fight him. That's why Ramsey's got to back up. So instead, they're just going to be able to turn, see if they can finish off that Vengeful Spirit while backing away from the Invoker. He managed to get a really good Deafening Blast, holding him in with the Overgrowth as well, focusing down the Tombstone. And now all these heroes caught in the Ice Wall with no BKBs, coming in from behind the Reaper Sight. Not good enough to be able to catch Roger in, but Jabs will be able to finish up at least that clicks. He immediately buys back though, looking for the TP in. Ice battling alone next to Jabs, who's going to die soon. The Wraith King Aghanim Scepter is allowing them to do a lot of damage to Pasha, but he's still at the time lapse out, so that leaves Moon all by himself, surrounded by too many heroes. Mushi comes in, gives a little bit of death pulls, but not quite enough. A little bit more. Pasha is able to run down now. It's Mushi surrounded by 4 heroes. Mushi, he's trying to come in and bail out his heroes. The Goodshot's going to be able to buy him a bit more time. The Solar gives a big time heal, and Virtus Pro, now that there's reinforcements from Mineski, they'll back up. A big Deafening Blast. He sees Mushi is low on the side and wants to be able to hunt him down, slowing down these heroes, and Mushi Mineski's dead. Down for 2 minutes, 90 seconds on Moon. Ice coming up next. He does have the reincarnation, but Jab, he'll dive. Just focus down for the swap every single time by Ramses. It is only Ice. And now it's going to be the Undying Con as well. Ninja Boogie, Virtus Pro. One big fight is all they needed. And they'll be able to take down Mineski not once, but twice in a big team fight in the mid lane. Finishing up with Ice. No buybacks on Mineski. And that will be Virtus Pro marching down the lane, pushing into the tier 4s and taking game number 1, unless Moon by himself can somehow stop them all.
He's gonna BKB walk in immediately. Just gets jumped on.
A valiant effort, Moon. 5 deaths, buybacks into another 5 deaths from Mineski. Virtus Pro, I think they're about it. They just outplayed Mineski in that last team fight.
Choose your hero.
We can knock out the favorites. You needed 2 wins anyways.
Ninja Boogie and Ice. They plant a trap. They're going to be able to come in from behind and catch Solo, and that could be your first blood. As Ice just needs to be able to get another swing in, but Solo, he may have regened up too much. He's going to be able to eat through the trees. They have another round of stuns. He managed to juke out the stun for a second, but it's still going to be found. That'll be your first blood. The bounty runes, though, is putting so much pressure on Moon's Storm Spirit right now. Is this a lane that Clinks is supposed to win?
Yeah, handily. It's a really tough one. Storm does have high armor, but what's really annoying about him is that you sort of have to think of him as a melee hero just because...
Moon got a little too close. He was searching. If he gets Fisher blocked here, it could be a second death for Moon in a lane that's already hard. Here comes that Fisher block with the strafe activated. Moon tries to run away, but no one's attack range is just too large. Ice turning around, immediately gets a crate. Now it's going to be able to pop out the skeletons. Only one of them, though, so they're going to need the extra damage coming out from the Dark Will. It just needs to be able to keep the vision. The skeleton actually loses it, and they lose that Dark Shadow Realm damage. And now with the silence on the Jabs, turns around, does manage to get the Brambles onto the Ursa. Ramses is dangerously low. They're almost able to finish him up, but a healing cell managed to keep him alive over the top lane. Roger gets super low. They do manage to get the Whirling Axes on him from range, and Ninja Boogie will be able to pick up the kill.
Top lane rotation. Pasha?
The Eidolons are gone now. So maybe they will try for the dive as the creeps are going to tank up the tower for them. Pasha slowed down by the Whirling Axes. Now the wraparound from Ninja Boogie, able to land the stun immediately. There's double TPs coming in. Pasha will still die in solo. Well, he actually gets into the tree, so he's going to be okay. But a hasted up Moon might be able to help out to be able to get the kill onto Roger. He throws in a ward into the high ground, managed to get a 3-man Fisher off of it, but Moon continues to get him slowed down more and more. Will be able to pick up the kill.
Storm right now is just a liability.
But maybe with the level 6, he can actually kill Ramses. Super low, no one is nearby. Ramses pops the enrage. That buys him a little bit more time. Moon's going to commit more and more. Now he's going to be low on mana. They turn with the help of no one. They baited Moon in and will be able to get the kill while Ramses kind of curious. It'll be the Clinks who takes over the bottom lane now. Ramses is going to have the Curse Crown placed on him. Now he can enrage it. Chooses not to. Now they can get the magic missile and just blow him up real quickly. Ramses didn't expect that, but fortunately, the stun fades. He gets the enrage off.
Man.
Will be able to get away bottom lane. Ice. Managed to get the skeletons out with a Wraith Fire Blast onto Solo. Is going to try and trade out 1 for 1, but he's just not going to be able to do it. The damage doesn't happen fast enough, and that's going to be intelligence lost and gains for Solo.
I thought that the fissure pathing actually
long jump. Moon. And we've heard so many pros and analysts talk about how the laning phase is all important.
Yes.
So Mineski will be able to get a pick off here. The Terrorize goes out and the Eidolons fade out, which means Jabs can get some damage out with the Bedlam, but the Earthshaker Fisher actually allows them to be able to separate a little bit. They do get the swap back from Ninja Boogie. They still have no real damage. The Troll gives up on that kill, and it's going to be Ninja Boogie brought low by the Malefice.
Because if you hit the Roshan and it's low, you're just going to make it easier for the enemy.
The smoke is going to pop. They're going to the high ground. They do spot out some heroes immediately. Gold silence, and now Moon's going to be in trouble. Ramsey sits on top of him with the Echo Slam to hold him down. They do manage to get the Fisher on the side on Ice.
I think Ice had the Blink Dagger around this time. This time around, though, with so many deaths on his side, is top lane Mushi, the most farmed hero on his team, going to go down for free.
The Earthshine slow is all that's needed for no one to be able to claim that kill. Jabs and Moon do manage to find Roger. That's a pretty important kill. He's got one. Delay it a little bit, but it looks like Moon is going to be able to get that kill. Pasha jumped in, wasn't able to get the big black hole on a 2, so instead he'll get a big smoke gank. His smoke pops. They don't have any detection. And now they got it. The Terrorize is going to be able to come in, grab some of those heroes. Echo Slam immediately comes out, and the follow-up, they manage to get the stun onto the Storm Spirit. Enchant Totem hit as well. Man, Moon has got to be able to get out of here with the BKB. Activated by Moon.
He's got the hole.
Black hole locked in. Managed to get the swap in. Big time hit. Managed to get a bash onto that Cling, slowing him down a little bit. Troll, he's being able to control him up, but finally managed to get away with the invisibility. And again, they just don't have the vision. Mushi's going to take out from the last word. Moon has no HP and only a little bit of mana, but it looks like Mineski is still one fight, and they're going to be able to find a fourth hero in this. Roger blinks away right before the wave of terror. A long jump. Moon is just popping a shrine.
No
He's gotta
one.
be careful.
He sees
No one with the Fisher. No one just by himself. With that damage
They
gone.
want more pickoffs.
The threat eliminated. They only see Squishy supports. Ice tries to come in, immediately dies. They do have this Dark Willow with the Bedlam. Might be able to kill the Clinks, but Roger hits a beautiful stun. They see him for a moment, but the Shadow Realm has already faded. So instead, they're going to have to try and get the kill onto Roger.
This has to be like the 5th Roshan.
This combination, though, is so good. They do manage to jump in with Ice. He has Reincarnation as well as Blade Mail. So he's making himself a target, making so, whoa, jabs. He just managed to blink in, goes for the Bedlam, almost killing Solo. He wants to be able to take out this global silence, and he does so, but trades away his life. No one. Finishes off that Reincarnation. Ram's gonna jump in, going for Mushi, the long jump in for Moon, but he's a little bit
the Echo
jumps in, away for the Echo Slam, now the Black Hole, locking down the Vengeful Spirit, who managed to get the swap away onto Mushi. Oh, Moon
Roger's
can't
gone.
get hit by this one. They do manage to take down Roger, but here comes no one at Ramses. Can Moon actually
Here's the
fight this one? He's
sandwich.
got no mana whatsoever. Ice doesn't have a second life either. The Blade Mail will not stop no one from claiming that life. A little bit curious, and now they kind of have to reset. Ramsey's going to go for the fast kill with the Enrage. They do manage to spot it out, but it's a bit too late for Moon to try and jump in. Now Ice is going to be spotted. He's slowed down by the Malefice.
Doesn't have his ult.
Doesn't have his ultimate. It was just coming up. Roger comes in with a Fisher. BKB activated, managed to get the bash from Ramses onto the Troll. He's going to turn and fight Ramsey, take away that Aegis. At the same time, they did manage to finish up the Enigma. Mushi trying to track down Roger. Meanwhile, Ramses, magic missiled up. No one's going to help him take down Ninja Boogie. The Terrorize comes in, does manage to get the place. He just took away with that Death Pact. He has no HP. With the Bedlam, they almost pop off the cheese and BKB. He turns, kills the support. Now Moon, he's got to get out of here. He is on 700.
He's got bashed.
Jump. No, he gets bashed up. He has to jump away 4 HP. Is that what he's going to live on? Ramses is so close. The silence is off. He can't jump away. Ramses.
Mushi still holds that position from behind everybody.
They're going to run into each other. Not trying to be able to communicate. They do manage to get the swap back, and the Dark Will is already dead, but at the same time, Pasha got cleaned up by Mushi so quickly. Ice with the second life. Ramses pops his BKB, and he just fights and turns, kills Mushi. Now they're going to be able to catch Ice in the second life as well. Mineski just caught out on all sides. The initiation onto Ice forces Mineski into
Towards the second set.
They were the last. Oh no! Muka caught the Abyssal Blade. No! He does have a buyback. They're going to be forced into it now. They're going to try and get the long jump in onto Roger, pop him before he can do anything, and he managed to get the damage onto Ramsey. Prevent him from being able to blink away. They need this kill badly, but he can't get bashed. He managed to get the Gold Scepter off and gets away. That was so close.
And they're holding this high ground area. Maybe they're thinking about taking this fight. They know they can't just allow VP into their base.
Maybe no one is going to come
Desperation
to this
hold.
That'd be a perfect opportunity. They already got the sights up as well as the BKB. Furnace Pro, they're just too damn fast. Roger locks down another one with the Echo Slam. Catches 2. That's going to be the Dark Willow. Ice. The last man standing for... Oh, look at it. Just give him the preemptive Black Hole. Give Mineski no way out of this game. 2-0 them. Virtus Pro will move on.